In this episode, I want to discuss the profound power that is gained from putting the spotlight on another. And so, without further ado, let's get into it. Hi, and welcome to Open Your Door. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Claire Attio. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. And the putting the spotlight on other people. Now, there is such a fear in society. There is such a fear within the human psyche that if we put the spotlight on another person, it's going to take away from us. But that's coming from a deep-rooted belief in lack. And part of the ascension process is stepping away from that, is actually learning, okay, I am divinely guided, I am divinely protected, I am divinely provided for. Having that faith, having that deep rooted knowing, and then being able to go, okay, I can actually put the spotlight on somebody else, champion somebody else. For those of you that do know me, you know that this has been part of my journey for the last 10 years, empowering. It started with women, it's both men and women now, but empowering others to step into their essence, their soul selves, to step into their sovereignty, to really start to shine and to have the confidence to give the message, to give and put out their uniqueness into this world, so that we can all heal, so that we can all ascend, so that we can all move forward. And it's a very empowering thing to do, to be guiding people through an empowerment process. It's definitely a privilege. What I was actually shown, what spirit gave me, and the best way of actually describing this to really bring the message home, is to how important it is to shine light on other people, to put other people in the spotlight, is holding a torch. So when we're in that sense of lack, what we're actually doing is we are holding a torch above us, and we're putting that light on ourselves. Now, if you just think about the physicality of this, if you hold a torch in that position for a long period of time, your arm is going to get tired. But if you're shining a torch on somebody else, and you've got your arm in this position, shining the light on another, you can hold that almost indefinitely. And what will happen, and what divine was showing me, is when we are in a space of sovereignty, when we're in that energy of being self-reliant and understanding ourselves and being of service to humanity, we're on a foundation, we're stood on a solid foundation that we know that we're going to be provided for. And so we're quite happy to stand and hold and shine the torch for another. And what will happen is, over time, somebody else will see you doing that, and they will come and they will shine the torch on you. The problem is when most people start out on this journey, they shine the light for others, but as things don't move as fastly as they anticipate, and as life and the expectancies of life and the expectancies of how you should be living your life and the expectancies of what you should have in your life don't actually come into fruition, because you're still running that lack program, you tend to put the spotlight on you, and then you can only attain that for so long. Now, some people start off putting the spotlight on them. They don't understand this need to be of service. It's not a genuine need to be of service. But if you take that analogy, what will happen is when we put the spotlight on others, and others put the spotlight on others, and others put the spotlight on others. And I've said this before, and I've used this analogy in a million different scenarios. It's that ripple effect. We all stand then on a firm foundation. We all are able to shine in our own uniqueness, in our own independence, without diminishing another, without belittling another, without the fear that another is going to take over, or that competition just doesn't exist. And the one thing that I'd really like you to think about, for those of you that are watching this video, is to look at your circle of friends. Who are the people that you're surrounding yourself with? Are they putting the spotlight on themselves, or are they happy to allow others to shine? Are they happy to add their energy, put their spotlight on others? Or are they surrounded by people that are in competition, people that are making themselves shine, people that put others down, talk badly about others, try and diminish the foundation of another? These are the people that you need to start identifying, and you need to start eliminating from your circles for the good of the ascension of all of us. It doesn't have to be done in a negative way. It's just a stepping back from, because there is a very important purpose to all of us standing in our sovereignty, to all of us being able to be of service. It's going to create a wave of massive change, a wave of newness never seen on the planet before. And so we are needing to do the inner work, do the inner introspection, to relinquish and release those fears, uncover those fears, uncover their root cause, to acknowledge that they exist, then work through them so that they can be extinguished, diminished, released, whatever language or terminology you want to use. Is it frustrating when you're shining your light constantly on other people and there's nobody around shining the light on you? Yeah, it can be. Sometimes you think, God, when is it my turn? You know, that is the human in us. That is the ego playing out. That is perfectly normal. What is not desirable, though, within those moments is to sit in that energy, because it's negative. It is ego based. It is trying to get you to go back to ego rather than to be in divine sovereignty. Do you beat yourself up about it? No, you don't. You just acknowledge it. You can laugh about it and go, oh yeah, right, okay. When is it going to be my turn? It will be my turn. And it is. It's about recognizing those little moments that are your turn, acknowledging them, giving gratitude to the universe for actually kind of giving you that little nugget as you keep moving forward. That gives you the momentum, that keeps you moving, that keeps you solid in your design. And I'm sorry about the phone pinging. I really don't know what that's all about. That gives you the sign that you're on the right path, that gives you the sign that what you're doing is getting the momentum, that what we're achieving collectively. Remember, I've talked about us being a single knot in a net of collective consciousness. And you're not is important. It's important that you've it's important that you care for that knot within your self-care practices, within your spiritual practices, within the way that you show up to be of service. The universe truly does provide everything for us. I have gone through untold tower moments. I have gone through untold hardships in the conventional sense. And I'm still here. I'm still smiling. I'm still breathing. And I'm still growing. My soil is fertile. No matter what rubbish has been chucked in there from life experiences, from bad choices, from not being the person I am now. But I'm still here and I'm still growing. And so that is showing me that the universe does ultimately have our backs, is ultimately providing everything we need. And so we can stand on a firm foundation and we can shine a light on another. We can and we should. And as more of us do this, as more of us step away from the egoic programs, the fear, the sense of lack, we create a tidal wave of monumental change that is compassionate, that is of high vibrational value, and that is cosmically aligned to where we're going in the future. And so I just wanted to get on here and share that with you. If you've liked the video, please press the like button. If you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe, share with your friends. Until the next time, bye-bye.